morning. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is 8:03. I'm a couple of minutes late. Apologies. I've been working on a new 7-day forecast. So here we are. But this morning it is beautiful. No heat advisories posted across town. How do you like that? First time in a hot minute. See what I did there? Hot minute. Uh, Nobody ever said I was funny. All right. Of course, I dropped ice. I give fault. All right, let's look outside. Tower Cam Network, high clouds. Ugh. Over top of us. It's at least a nice dry start to the day, but that high cloud cover kind of letting you know we're definitely changing around that weather pattern. And over the course of the next couple of days, what we'll notice is that weather pattern shifts around to a stormier setup. First warning, live Doppler radar, rain free in our area, at least for now, but let's head up to the north where we're tracking thunderstorms north of Gainesville, up around Stark and Lake City. Some pretty decent little storms up that direction. The good news is they're not bothering us. Temperatures out the door here are in the 70s. And looking ahead to our 12-hour forecast, we're going to get our own storms. Just going to take a little bit longer. It's going to be a little while till we get them. 91 degrees, our 1 o'clock temperature, 95 degrees, our 3 o'clock temperature. So it's going to be another hot day, just like it's been. But notice those storm chances. 40% coverage at 3 o'clock, 60% coverage at 5 p.m., and it's going to stay with some storms around all the way through 9 o'clock tonight. So, yeah, we've got the activity to track. So let's do this. Let's dial up our future cast and get an idea of where we're at. Okay, so this morning it's doing a great job of picking up on that activity north and west of us. It keeps that for the most part there through about noon. Then afternoon, we start to see more 3, 4 o'clock. You're seeing more coverage of rain. 5, 6 o'clock getting over to the beaches. By 6 p.m., most people probably out of the beaches anyway, but still, we need to watch 7, 8 o'clock storms, and then it kind of gradually tapers on off. So, in terms of the forecast coverage for the day today, we're really looking at the highest coverage being more Orlando metro off to the east, and then, of course, north of us. Okay? That's kind of where we're at for today. All right. Muggy meter still puts us in an uncomfortable spot with steamy dew points. All right. So it's definitely a gross one. Good times. I love that so much. All right. So let's talk about today's forecast then, city by city, shall we? Today it's 95 degrees in Orlando, 94 in Leesburg, 93 in Daytona Beach. Definitely a hot one. Now that we have crossed the boundary, I got to tell you, we are past the hottest days of the year. The hottest average high temperature, 92.2, ended yesterday. Today, the average high temperature is 92.1. So, it may not be massive, but it's a change. And it's a change I'll take. Yeah. All right. So, let's take a look. 7-day forecast for the day today, showing that yes, we've got showers and thunder showers in the forecast. 95 today, 60% coverage. We're going to keep storms around Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just increasing that coverage. Highs in the lower range of the 90s. Out to the tropics. I'm going to make today's coffee talk quick because I'm building a 7-day. The open Atlantic is nice and quiet. There is one area, though. Of course, there's one area. Stand by. That was not there when I checked seconds ago. What? Oh, National Hurricane Center. There it is. 10%. Okay. Stand by. Tropical A bottom line. Let's put this together. I had just looked. It must not have been the most recent version. Love that. All right. What you're seeing is what we refer to as the sausage being made. This is the graphic that shows. Stand by. Come on. We'll do that there. We'll do that. We'll do that. All right, so you start there, come here. Area of low pressure expected to form off of a front. Fading front develops low. Slow development possible. Timing early next. Timing through THROUGH. Early next week. Timing through early next week, and that's 10% and 20%. This is the stuff that I should have gotten done. But I went to the website. I did the thing. I checked the tropical weather outlook. It just I didn't think it was updated. All right. Can I do this over again? The tropical part at least. So, there's an old front, and that old front has the moisture kind of hanging out. That moisture may try to develop something tropical over the next couple of days. There is a low end 10% chance over the next 2 days' time, and a low end 20% chance over the next 7 days' time. You see that? That's called making the sausage. I know I hit it and I thought it was refreshed because I always check the timestamp. Because I literally, just so you know, I've got it set up so that I get a text message. I get a text message when there's a new tropical weather outlook. I guess when I clicked it, I didn't. This is how I stay on top of the weather for you. I've got all these things. Yeah. Mike says I did the thing. That excuse doesn't work with the wife either. I know. I know. Golly. All right. So anyway, there you go. So there's one area potential tropical development. There's a couple of other waves that we're watching. I'll show you the other waves that are not really doing much for us. First off, there's a wave out near Puerto Rico. Um, Unorganized, super sloppy, not doing much but bringing the islands some rain chances. There's a wave coming off the coast of Africa. But the good news is that the models are not going bonkers on anything. So we'll watch, we'll track, we'll keep you up to date. In the meantime, rising rain chances the next few days. All right. All right. I know we're going to do a relatively short coffee talk today, but I've got to build a 7 day. I've got stuff to do. So, anyway, listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. We'll go much more in depth tomorrow and get you caught up to date with things there as well.